Welcome back to the New School Leader, where we are committed to helping new and aspiring administrators take the next step in their leadership journey, whatever that step may be. In today's video, we are going to be responding to one of our subscribers. She left a comment on a video that we made several months back with tips for new administrators, and she asked me to make a screencast for my #1 time-saving tip. So we're going to do that today. Let's go ahead and get started. Several months back, we created a video with tips for new assistant principals. And one of the tips in there is my all-time absolute favorite time-saving tip, which is using Outlook signatures to respond to those emails that you get over and over and over again. And if you're constantly having to type out that same response repeatedly, it takes up a ton of time. But if you know that you're going to use the same response over and over and over again, you can create a signature with that response, and you can create as many of those signatures as you want. So Kathy, this video is for you. I hope that you get what you're looking for out of it. Let's go ahead and get started. So the easiest way that I know of to get to the place where you create signatures is go up here like you're gonna open up a new email. When you get there, somewhere up here on the taskbar, you'll have a place to add a signature. If you click signatures, you'll have two options. One, you can click edit signatures, where you can create new signatures or edit the existing signatures, or it'll have a list of all the other signatures that you have. This is an email account that I don't hardly use very much, so I thought it would be a great place to start. So if I were to just use this standard signature that I've already created, this is what pops up. Very simple, nothing to it. If I wanted to have a different signature, then I would click signature, edit signatures. And now this is going to take me to a place where I can create new signatures. So I'll click plus, and a new signature panel pops up. Here's the beauty of this. I can type as much as I want on this page. So let's use an example from this last year. We got lots of questions about COVID and disease mitigation protocols and all those things. So we're going to name the signature so that we'll know what it is when we see it in a drop-down menu. Okay, so for example, I'm going to call this one COVID Disease Mitigation Protocol Response. Okay, and then I'm going to add in now. So here, I'm just going to type the body of the email as I would type it out the very first time I sent it to a parent or to whoever was asking me a question. So thank you so much for reaching out. According to our district's disease mitigation guideline. Whoa. Dot. You can make this, and we'll come down, and there's another paragraph. Here's another paragraph. Here's another paragraph. Here's another paragraph. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm having trouble spelling today. Sincerely. Okay, so something like that, right? I've got a really long email, and if I were to have to write this out 10, 20, 30 times, every time I got the question about whatever it was that they were asking, it would take a lot of time. But now I've noticed a pattern. I've responded once or twice to people asking the same question. So I've decided the next time somebody asks that question, I'm going to type out a very similar response to what I've been sending before, but I'm going to go ahead and save it as a signature, right? So I've named it COVID Disease Mitigation Protocol Response. I've typed out exactly what I wanted to say. So let's save it. All right. And you can see it's over here. We should be in really good shape. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close this. All right. So now I get an email from a parent and I respond, but I know this is the signature that they need. So now there's two options. My standard that you already see, and then there's the one we just typed up. Click that, and here's the signature that we just created. It's pretty simple, and it's really effective. It saves a ton of time. I've used this For attendance, when we send out attendance letters, I get a lot of questions about that, so I've created responses based on those letters that we send out. I use this for different events that are going to be happening. People start asking questions about things like prom or homecoming or textbook checkout or scheduling, anything like that. Anything where people are asking the same question over and over and over again, jump up here, create another signature, and I'll show you this too. Let's say there's another one here. We're going to call this prom response. Thank you so much. ... Prom is on this date. ... Sincerely, right? It could have been a much longer email, but we'll just leave it at that. Okay. So we go up, we save it. And now we've got another option here. Close this, close that. We're in our email. We click on signature. Now we've got another option. Prom response, standard response, COVID response, whatever it is, whatever I need to add, I can add it there. And just imagine every time you get one of those emails that you know you're going to have to respond to the same way over and over and over again, you create a signature and you only have to type it out one time. You can personalize these. When I'm sending out emails to parents about students, I will include the student's name. So, if you're going to do that, you can create a signature. We'll just make another one. Student grades. Let's just call it that. And I'll just do dear Mr. and Mrs. So and so. Now what I'll do sometimes is I'll highlight this so that I'll know that I need to fix it. And then we'll come down here. I am reaching out about, and then I gotta leave a space there for the student name, right? I wanted to let you know, ... and I just finished filling it out. I've created these when I was teaching. I created these for male pronouns. You could create one for female pronouns. Customize it as much as you want, and then just highlight the areas where you know you're going to have to go in and change names, right? But if I have all the pronouns correct, then I can just go in and change the highlighted things. And again, I'm still saving a ton of time if they're emails that I send out over and over and over again. So that's just another example of how you could use that. So we can save that, close it. Uh-oh. Close that. And now you can see we've got another one there. Standard, COVID, prom, student grades with male pronouns. So you can use this as often as you want, as much as you want, in as many different ways as you want. It's such a great time-saving hack. Well, Kathy, I hope you got what you wanted out of that video. I hope it makes sense. If you have other questions, please reach out in the comments again, and I'll get back to you, I promise. And the question of the day is, what is your #1 time-saving tip as an administrator? If you've got something that you'd like to share here with the rest of the community, please put it in the comments down below. We would love to hear from you guys. If you found value in this, please like the video and subscribe. Share it with somebody else who might find value in it as well. We'll see you guys next time.